without further ado, let's just get into it because I know you want to hear it. This is a story about how I almost got shot at Checkers. You didn't hear that wrong. I almost got shot at Checkers trying to get something to eat. Let me explain. So I used to work at McDonald's at the time, and I used to hang out with this one dude. I used to have some work friends, and so I'm just gonna call him Speed Racer because that's pretty much what he thought he was. Like, he always talked about racing, and he always was going like 100 and all that. Like, he's speeding a lot. He knew how to drift, all that crazy stuff. Like, he knew how to do all of that stuff with his car. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, he would go too far. And he's one of those crazy drivers that, you know, I wouldn't even say crazy. He's a nice, fast driver, but if you make him mad, he starts driving crazy. So I try not to make him mad when he's driving, because that nigga be scaring the fuck out of me sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's whatever. So me and him were planning to hang out one night, and I asked him to talk about my friend. He said sure. So he came and pick us up. This is like, what, 11 something? I said, why not, let's not go to Hiram and get something to eat. And on the way there, I told him not to do anything stupid. So went to Hiram, went to Checkers, because I wanted something specific, and I knew he wouldn't care as long as he drive, right? And so we get to Checkers, right? First thing he did was, when we used to work at McDonald's, he did this thing where he would drive so fast around the parking lot, like literally like around the parking lot twice his full speed. And like, I don't know how he did it, but he did it so flawlessly, bruh. Like, honestly, there's a reason why I call him Speed Racer. He probably could race and win. Like, oh my god, bro, like, you have no idea. Like, obviously I probably should wrote a script for this, goddamn, but it doesn't really matter because it's a short story anyways. So like I said, we're at okay, my bad about that, but we're at Checkers, right? And I told him to just go through the drive-thru. This dude done fucking drives around the drive-thru, and keep in mind, this is Checkers. You know how small their drive-thru is. This dude literally drove inside the drive-thru because there wasn't that many people. There was like, what, almost 1 o'clock. I think they were finna close in a couple of minutes, but we had got there in enough time where we can get some food. And I don't even know how, bro, but this dude in a small space went around the entire parking lot on some crazy Speed Racer shit. And then when after we got done doing that, the entire store, like, I kid you not, bro, the entire store, like, there was an employee that was giving a customer their food, and they literally just stopped at all. Like, everybody stopped what they're doing, customer included, and was looking at us like a deer in headlights, bro. I was so embarrassed. So we left, came back 10 minutes later. We're at the stop sign at the front of the Checkers parking lot, and my friend's gonna do that same thing, and I'm telling him to chill out because one thing you gotta know is in Paulding County, there's 2 places that's pretty much like the hood parts of Paulding County. There's East Paulding and there's Hiram. Or I wouldn't even call it exactly the hood, but don't do nothing stupid because you will get shot. And guess what he did? He did something stupid. So because we're at the stop sign and there's a car in front of us. And like I said, he likes to do some crazy Speed Racer shit. So it was me, him, and my friend Slim Shady. I told him to come back, and I told him don't do nothing stupid. This dude in front of a black truck with 4 black people in there. At the stop sign, is gonna try to floor his car when there's a truck in front of him. And at first, the truck turned their headlights on because the car just fucking jerked, and he had to stop he pretty much stop the brakes, like stomped on that shit because the car jerked. And I told him to chill out with that, and he started laughing, and I forgot what he said. And he said he's gonna go around him. I'm like, dude, wait, and he did it again. And then at the second time, the people in the other car that was in front of us, they were like, bro, what the fuck, bro? And I'm like, oh, Lord. And then him and Speed Racer and Slim Shady, they're just laughing because, you know, they don't take nothing seriously, or they wasn't taking that seriously. And I'm like, bruh, I don't even want to eat no more, bro. Like, come on. This is go somewhere else. Before anything could happen, because they're not even paying attention to me. They're just making fun of me because I kept complaining. Tell me why the dude that was driving, that was in the truck in front of us, got out, started walking up towards the car, and started pulling out something from his pants. All I saw was a black candle, and I told Israel because they weren't paying attention. They were just talking. Oh, well, as I said his real name, but Slim Shady. I told Slim Shady, bruh. So they were just talking, not even noticing there's a big black dude walking up towards us, pulling out a gun out of his pants. And I start yelling at them. I'm like, bro, we need to go. He's gonna shoot us. And bro, I swear to God, Speedy backed up the car on some like, cause okay, we're in Hiram. We're like Checkers. We're by like an Academy and Burger King, and it's almost like 1 o'clock. So the parking lot's not that full. So what he did was he backed up fast, turned the car around, and started driving straight. And I thought it was over, right? He started driving regularly. He was like, why are you making a big deal? You know, it was just pretty much clowning me because I made a big deal about nothing. Because, you know, a guy walking up to you with it, pulling out a gun trying to shoot you isn't a big deal. But that's besides the point, right? And I'm just finally calming down until Slim Shady says, yo, I think they're following us. I look in the rear view mirrors. Bro, they're speeding on us, like they're telling us, they're gaining on us. And I'm like, bro, Israel, drive the car. And this dude is just going regularly. Now, normally he does not drive regularly. There's a reason why I called him Speedy or Speed Racer, because he normally does not drive the speed limit, let alone anywhere near it. He drives really above it. So why is he driving regular right now? There's people trying to kill us. Don't know why. And remember earlier in the story how I told you when he's mad, he drives crazy? And since there's guys trying to kill us, literally driving full speed, the only thing I could really think of at that moment, because I'm not trying to die, was, okay, there's a little bit of context before we go further. So there was this, some girl problems at work, McDonald's, of course. I don't really want to get into it because that's dude's personal business. I don't really want to tell dude like that. Like, me and him, we're still cool. But let's just say that this one girl, and if you say her name, he gets really mad because I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say that he really messed up, sort of. It wasn't really that bad, but it's whatever. Yeah, so if you said her name, he would just get pissed off. So that was one of his triggering words. And so what I did was I said her name. Next thing you know, I might have did something. Okay. Oh my God, I'm going to hell for this one. So I said her name, and I was telling this dude that she will never love him. I said that. I told him in his face that she will never love him. Next thing you know, he's like, did you just say her name? Oh my God, why would you do that? He started speeding, bro. Like in a couple of seconds, we were like, bro, I thought you were okay, because even though he was mad, driving crazy, he grew fast, and within a matter of seconds, we lost him. Or at least that's what I thought. Bruh, they would not let up, bruh. Like, they chased us out of the parking lot onto the highway. Like, bro, and then the dude who was driving was shooting at us on top of that. So, fucking Speedy and me, Speedy, Slim Shady were all ducking. I don't even know how he was ducking and driving. But dude was ducking and driving because they're shooting at us, going down the highway. And there was a red light. I told him to keep going because he was going to stop. And then oh my God, I still can't believe this happened. They were on us for 10 minutes, bro. They chased us up to the highway. Not to the highway. They chased us down to the Pine County Hospital. We wasn't Hiram, my Walmart, an Academy, and Burger King. To the hospital. That's kind of like low key, kind of far, bro. And the fact that they chased us over shooting the guns at us. I'm just saying, bro, like, that's why I told him not to do nothing stupid, because I knew he was going to do something stupid, and I thought he would at least been smart enough to do anything, but, he's not. Nobody ever listens to me, so I don't even know how we got out of this, honestly. I don't. After 10 minutes, after we went past the hospital, they just disappeared, like, they weren't there to begin with, and we just went home after that. And after that, also, pretty much Slim Shady and Speedy kept clowning me because I was still freaking out. Like, because freaking out over people chasing you for 10 minutes, shooting at you, isn't really big. It's not a big deal, you could have died. I mean, I can kind of see where they're coming out. If you can't tell I'm being sarcastic, I hope you can, because I mean, who jokes about that? I guess the moral of the story, you know, don't really do that. I mean, I guess I was talking at this point. Just be careful, bro, because you never know what can happen. Always be ready for anything. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I guess I'm finna, not even I guess. I need to start making videos more. I'm finna start making videos more. I know you guys, honestly, I'm honestly kind of surprised, you know. I actually have people DM me on Discord, all that, asking me when I'm gonna upload the next YouTube video, and I didn't really think that people really watch my videos like that. I had people giving me pointers in the comments on my videos, on my intro and all that, how it's too long. Like, people really watch my videos and they actually enjoy them. And I didn't really think people would watch. I mean, I'm obviously people gonna watch my videos, but they're giving me pointers and stuff, like, and people ask me when I'm gonna upload, so, I mean, I guess that kind of means a lot to me. Well, not a lot, but it's just surprising that people actually like my content. Even though I barely have videos on this channel, it's nothing but reactions and story time videos on some anime stuff. But from here on out, you're gonna get more videos actively. I'm not gonna make no promises, you know, but you will start getting more videos. I'm probably not gonna edit this video that much. I'm probably just gonna, you know, I'm always gonna edit a little bit, but I'm not gonna add no intro into this because I'm not gonna use the same intro I've been using. It's been like, what, 3 years? I'm in that intro in 2016, 17, bro. I need to make a new one. But yeah, I guess this is the end of the video. Like, subscribe. Let's just chill.